Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Gemini for the week of December 19th through the 25th of 2022. And I would like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up and subscribed, as well as left comments. Thank you very much for doing that. It is greatly appreciated. And I would also like to wish everyone a very Merry Christmas. All right. Your first card out, the Queen of Wands. So, making some decisions for yourself this week. You got a idea in your mind of what you want to bring to light. So you're, doing your best to make sure that everything's in the right direction for you going forward. And the Three of Pentacles. So definitely skilled. Very, very verbal, skilled in your work, verbally skilled, that sort of thing. You have a lot to offer. Things are being offered to you on the table this week as well. Maybe your old boss is phoning you back up and saying, hey, that job's still available if you'd like it, that sort of thing. You're very talented. This is going to be a week where you're going to get that increase, increased standard of living, more money coming in. You're flying high right now. You have newfound independence for yourself. Things are starting to really look on an upswing for you. Oh, wow, most definitely. And the Nine of Cups, a wish fulfillment. Maybe you guys have made a wish to move to a different place or get that better job. In some cases, even in a relationship. Some sort of creative idea that you've had for a while, and now you're starting to be asked about it a little bit more. Page of Pentacles. So there it is, on offer, coming in. Opportunities are knocking away. This is a chance for you to close your past behind you and step forward into a new beginning. So good for you. And the Six of Rods. So people are starting to notice you for sure. They're realizing that what you're telling them or have told them in the past about what you've done or where you came from or what you have is the truth. So you're starting to get respect for that. And the Star card. So most definitely standing out in a positive direction this week. You're realizing what your sole purpose is, where you want to be in life, what you want to have, and with whom. There's definitely magic in believing in yourself, and you are shining, above all. You're just in a most positive state here. And the Five of Cups, which is fine because you're just looking at it, wondering, looking back on your past a little bit, realizing where you came from, what you sacrificed to get to where you are. You're not going to spend too much time there because you realize that there's still more on offer behind you. So you're okay with doing that, and you'll move forward. And Three of Cups. So most definitely moving on. Celebrating. Like I said, for some of you, maybe you've gotten, that place you always wanted to live in. There it is. It's being offered to you. The relationship that you wanted. This could be an invitation to celebrate your birthday, an anniversary, a get-together of some sort. And you're quite happy. You get there. They're happy to see you. You're happy to see them. You just mesh really well this week. And the Ace of Pentacles. And most definitely, wow. You're feeling that's very lucky. Things are starting to go your way. Job offers, tangible goods, material gains. You're starting to feel more positive with yourself and the choices that you've made so far, and feeling more optimistic. And the High Priestess. So most definitely, maybe you're talking to somebody this week that knows a little bit more about what's going on, or maybe this is you yourself. Somebody's coming to you and you got a lot of information. You know a lot of things about a lot of people, but you keep it to yourself, which is lovely. You don't get persuaded to, tell tales. You just keep it to yourself. Maybe this, one of the family members that you haven't talked to or seen for a while, decides to get in touch with them, or you've decided to get in touch with them as well. And it just, that time of year, the 9 of Pentacles. So definitely feeling content, realizing where you came from, all that you have in your life. You have, a lot, and you realize it. You're not lacking for anything at all in your life this in particular week. You're feeling quite content and happy. There's a windfall coming in for you. The check could be in the mail. You have a very positive week this going around. You're rich in spirit. You're starting to enjoy yourself, your family, your friends. And the King of Swords. So making some decisions. You're flooded with absolutely new ideas. You're starting to feel more optimistic in your life. You're attacking problems head on. You're not just brushing them off to the side or to a rainy day sort of thing. And you're getting credit for the work that you've done, all that you've accomplished this far. And the 9 of Rods. So you definitely, it hasn't been handed to you. It hasn't been easy. And you realize that. You've had to, slay a lot of dragons, so to speak. Put people in their places so that they don't get to, have the right or feel they have the right to ask questions of you that's none of their business. You're totally standing in your own this week. And the Emperor. So maybe you were, you've committed to a plan now this week. You're realizing the benefits that it can give you moving forward. So you're just keeping to yourself, knowing where you came from, maybe perhaps there's been a misunderstanding in the past with somebody. Maybe you felt in the job or the place where you were living, they're expecting too much or demanding too much from you all the time, and there's no return for you. So you're tired of it. So you're thinking of, getting out from under it, getting your own independence. And the Hermit. So most definitely, stepping back, really taking your time, thinking about things. Maybe this is the week that you decide to not be so outgoing. You spend that few hours or time by yourself reflecting and looking at what, all that you've accomplished, where you wanted to go, what you have to do to get there, that sort of thing. So you're really, taking a well-deserved stop in your life this week, whether it's a few hours or a day, but you realize that it's time I need to reflect on all that's happening this week in my life. And the Chariot. So definitely, some of you are thinking of taking a short trip here by vehicle. This could also be, for some of you as well, that, that's the card that you've realized that where you were at, that you were under somebody else's scrutiny all the time, and you've decided that, I'm just going to move away from that part in my life. I'm just going to end that situation and move forward. This could be also, like I said, for some of you is taking that trip this week, but do be careful. Don't want anything to happen to you. You're forging ahead. You're not getting swayed off. If people are telling you that, you might want to rethink it or whatever, but you already can see the brass ring at the end. So you're listening to them, but you're doing your own thing. You're not really just, going to obey because you've already made your decision. You're just now trying to figure out how to go about it for yourself so that it doesn't upset everything else around you. So, wow, you have got some nice partying. Your finances are in good shape. You have to make some decisions, and you've had to, like I said, stand your ground in some of your decisions, but that's your decision. But you do have enough. You're having a good time. There's lots of celebrations. You're being, given accolades for all the job and the efforts that you've put in where you work. Whether it's not, if it's not from the boss, it's from your co-workers, that sort of thing. But you're still making that decision this week whether you want to stay or go. So, all right. And I'm going to deal you an Angel Oracle card. Yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. Well, there you go. All right. Gemini, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.